You need eyeglasses. The first day you wear them in school, everyone calls you Four Eyes.
Of course.
Your parents refuse to get you contact lenses.
That's surprising.
Self-conscious. Refuse to wear the glasses. You choose not to wear the glasses. Now you will miss work that is presented on the blackboard. Your school grades and intellectual sphere decline.
You actually just have them like all in your backpack. They're like, damn it, it went away. It shrunk. Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Really?
You don't have to do all of them. So.
Okay. Anyway, Mrs. Mulberry, your teacher, has asked you to be her special assistant for the school bake sale. Ooh, cool. Already your friends are whispering that you are teacher's pet behind your back.
I have a collar and everything.
Meow. I would be flattered. And I would be happy to help you.
Because you like to bake, even when you're
and I used to help the teachers all the time, so... Your friends snicker and call you brown nose and teacher's pet. They refuse to eat lunch with you. Your social standing drops considerably.
Who cares?
What, because you're not an asshole to a teacher?
Yeah. That's... Some teachers, like ones I had to deal with in high school, some of them it's just like, yeah, I know you deserve everything. You're just a prick.
Billie Harper is the cutest guy in your class.
You're 7 years old.
Okay, are you 7? How old are you now?
You're 7 or 8.
You have been giving each other the eye for about 2 weeks now. You are all set to talk to him when your best friend, who happens to have a nicer clothes and is prettier than you, confesses that she cannot sleep at night because of him.
So he's the boogeyman in the closet. He's the axe murderer.
Yeah, might be. She asks your advice about the best way to meet him, unaware that you too are smitten by him. Why not tell her? Let him choose.
Oh, you can.
I'd probably be frank.
I was trying to make some joke with that. I was trying to make some joke. I'm like, I got nothing. I got nothing.
I'd say I liked him. Bringing your feelings out into the open prevents you from acting on them in a destructive way. Okay.
At the age of 8, we can see how you're...
Agree that you can both try to meet him. Agree not to interfere.
and then it turns into...
Say you both can meet him. And then
I'm not going to say that either.
Then it turns into a wild cat fight competition for his attention.
I was going to say...
And then he doesn't like either one of you because you're both being stupid trying to get his attention. Anyway. Continue.
I was going to say some stuff. I'm like, nope.
This doesn't sit comfortably with either you or your friend. You both decide that
your friendship
is more important than a date with Billy.
Polyamory.
Why the hell does it have to matter? I mean, it's not like you're in college and...
Or high school.
You know...
High school, primarily.
It's ridiculous that it has to be an either or.
I think this was written by college professors, so I think that's why.
Yeah, that's how 7 or 8 year olds act.
Some do.
You're in the house bored. I never used those words when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. Do you remember what happened when you guys said you were bored?
Mm-hmm.
What?
You would tell us to clean.
Bingo!
Mm-hmm.
Your mother keeps telling you read a book.
What's a book?
You look over at the telephone and wonder how many children in town, in this state, in this country, in this whole world, are bored at this very second. Why not try to make a new friend?
And Mother doesn't give a fuck.
Just dial a random number and...
Was that a pay... that's probably pre this, where a landline would be a pay per minute.
No.
I said it would be
pre. We had party line, which meant that more than one person shared the same phone line, and you could pick up your phone and listen to their conversations.
Yeah.
And we also had a ski line where you'd listen to the ski report, and at the very end, people would yell out their phone numbers, and you could call people and meet people that way. It was kind of the beginning of the dating, the online, except it was on telephone dating stuff.
That sounds really stupid.
That's what we did, though.
That just sounds kind of... And then, well, in the 90s more, you would have the same... You'd have a telephone line that'd be your internet line.
Me. AOL.
Yeah. Well, you didn't have much else.
To get on.
And then, you didn't have much besides AOL. Well, no, you did, but I'm saying
I only knew AOL.
You had much smaller ones too.
Okay. Well, if you're sitting there thinking you're going to do it, then you're going to be inquisitive. And you're going to dial the stupid phone because you're stupid. Alabama State Penitentiary. Man,
how the hell do you get to a penitentiary?
Just luck.
It was actually on quick dial.
Yes, is my dad there?
Hello?
I'm trying to make a new friend. Can you connect me to someone? This doesn't sound like very worthwhile telephone call. Do you want to try again? I don't think so.
No.
About 3 weeks later, your mother asks your father if he knows where these peculiar telephone calls came from.
How does that...
One.
Would it show...
Yes.
That show on the landline?
Yes.
Huh.
It showed the phone numbers.
Oh.
Because you were usually so trustworthy, you were never discovered. Especially long-distance calls.
Only long distance, yeah. But long distance, you'd also generally have to pay.
Exactly. Exactly, which is why they just dialed a random number and got...
But it's a kid. You're supposedly in the States, so back then I don't know if
it was probably long distance anyway, because it was probably a different area code.
Because people are like, where the fuck's Alabama?
In the schoolyard, your friends are discussing something very secretively.
Oh no.
You go over to see what's going on, and you hear one of them say something very strange.
Aliens!
It has to do with the way you were made.
Sporks? Sporks? God damn it.
I pretty much knew about the birds and the bees, so I'd be unaffected.
Kids wouldn't understand.
I would do nothing.
Yeah.
You have taken this information in stride. You have seen Wild Kingdom enough times to know that such things are indeed possible. You giggle at the thought of your parents doing it. Yeah, I don't think that was my reaction.
Well, she's ever seen Wild Kingdom? Or Spice TV?
Yeah. Both. Playboy Channel.
Was that a thing?
In the 80s, yeah.
Did she record it on VHS and sell to the kids at school?
Maybe.
So that's where she got the money from.
Who founded the American Federation of Labor? What's the American Federation of Labor?
I forgot about this. This is the they have these in old games. They'd have these sort of things where you'd have to look in a manual to see if you like end up like pirating a game or not. This is their DRM codes. I completely forgot that these existed because I was like, what the fuck? I mean, now it doesn't matter because, I mean, this thing's a free game that you can end up getting, so it's not like it's a big deal.
right, George Meany. I don't care.
George Meany.
Yep.
Goddamn Meany.
You are not correct. Who was the first vice president of the United States? Clinton. John Adams, I would think.
What?
Okay, continue. Woohoo. Who was the first ruler to consolidate the Slavic tribes? You should know that one. Lenin. I think it's...
I don't remember.
Which one of these scientists is credited with the discovery of oxygen?
Really? Presley.
No, that's Priestley.
Oh, it's Priestley.
If you could read. Shepard was it? So I think
I don't
Davis.
Nope.
Who wrote the great? Who fucking cares? I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought that was the DRM code, but I could be wrong.
We're done with that. Warning: this episode contains subject matter of sexual nature. Yes. You're in the house alone while you're exploring the drawers.
Uh-huh.
You notice a playgirl. A playgirl?
That was the thing, wasn't
Magazine under a pile of clothes. Yeah, but normally you would find Dad's Playboy more than Mom's Playgirl, but anyway.
I mean, you never know. Dad's never home.
True. Interested. Examine. The middle page folds out to show a man in a cowboy hat and boots with nothing else on. You try to turn the page, but you can't believe what's there. Your eyes are frozen to one spot in particular. Really? This is obviously not written by anyone who was a child.
They came out full grown. It was a boom. Here you are.
I mean, I'm like, kids don't react like that. You're stupid.
Yes, they are stupid.
Oh my
Really?
God.
Really?
How old are you?
You might 9, maybe. I can check, but can I? Whoops! Fuck it.
Did you just kill it?
Yeah, I just killed it. I didn't mean to.
Fine.
Yeah, you're 9 years old. Most girls don't hit puberty by then. Most.
At 9 years old,
You're not gentle, and you're definitely not happy either.
At 9 years old, I had a guy that used to come and visit from the Navy, and I would keep him company on
In
the
the
weekends. Hang out with him, light his cigarettes.
When you were 9.
When I was 9 years old. Really?
No,
I'm
not gonna
serious.
say. I was gonna say, was it wrong? I'm sorry.
Hardly.
I was
His
in
name
the.
was Daryl. Darren.
Whatever it was.
Started with a D.
I was in the YMCA in the Navy.
Anyway, Marcus Cripple and the Tubeheads are the most popular rock group with kids your age. Anyone who likes them is in. If you don't like them or their new hit song, I Love You, Blowtorch Eyes, you're a definite geek.
Really? This is why mainstream music is awful. I just listened to Leftover Crack.
And I never went with the crowd, so
neither did
let's go with that. Let's go on. No, unconcerned. Don't buy. So what if none of the cool people wants to dangle with you? I've not heard that term. You are your own person. You are your own lonely person. But you're probably a lot smarter than everyone else too, yes? Mm-hmm. Social sphere drops slightly while intellectual sphere increases.
So that's where we're saying that music rots your brain. Or well, if they're college professors.
Smart and alone.
I heard that completely differently. I was like, what? I heard smart melon. I'm like, okay, you're a smart melon.
You have just discovered that your best friend's boyfriend has...
Really?
Pooled?
Yeah, pooled.
Oh, pooled. I thought it was going to be like fooled around, and I'm going,
what?
Pooled around? Okay. Has pooled his life saving to buy her a pair of diamond earrings for her birthday at 9.
You don't know how old the friend is. You never know.
Later that evening, she tells you she is thinking of dumping him because he is not sure if... She is not sure if they are a good couple.
That sounds about right.
She should dump him. Because otherwise they're just staying for money. Mm-hmm. So I'd be concerned. And... let her handle it. You can't do that. No. It must be difficult to resist the temptation, but in the end things work out for the best. So she was surprised by the earrings that the relationship was miraculously renewed because he bought her. Any action on your part could have seemed like meddling. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. That is, yeah.
A very aggressive girl from a tough crowd starts an argument with you and challenges you to a fight after school. Everyone whispers about the big fight. It looks like there will be a lot of people watching.
Were school fights a thing when you were a kid?
No, but nobody fucked with me. They were afraid of me.
So like me in high school.
They were afraid of me. They didn't...
Never... School... I'm saying like in general.
I don't think so.
Yeah. I think...
I never heard of them.
I don't want to say that's kind of a myth that came from movies, but I know they existed, but they weren't as prevalent.
I don't really know. You know, you see it on TV, but I never saw or heard anything about it when I was in school.
I would assume mainly because the teachers would go, "Oh fuck no,
Or
no.
Watch, beat the crap out of him.
Yeah, exactly. The principal's like, "I got 100 on that kid."
Yeah.
And sitting there with their bags of popcorn, like, finally, some action. It's a good thing that's not your previous person, otherwise your physical was 1%, because you would drink the fucking poison.
So, probably be unaffected and not show up. You choose not to risk the danger of getting seriously hurt. This girl is capable of hurting you, and might have done so had you chosen to stay and fight her.
Well,
but now your social...
No, it doesn't say.
Oh.
It'll normally tell you.
You have just seen a fascinating movie about horses.
Which one?
They look so incredibly neat. Imagine just climbing up on top and riding around all day long. I used to do that anyway.
And then the horse goes, "Get the fuck off me," and just throws you off.
You could learn to jump and join competition shows. Or you could just take care of it and be its friend. Probably...
You're 10.
excited. Drop a hint. What kind of hints would you like to drop? Yeah, that would get you in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably ask questions about owning a horse. At least you're going about it with intelligence. Well, we all know I'm smart. Both of your parents are willing to think about it, but it is your father's decision. Oh, go suck up to Daddy.
Now,
Daddy! May
I would assume that you're living in the city. Where the fuck are you going to keep a horse?
Stable.
Yeah, that's true.
Approach the subject delicately. Beg him. Kiss up to... You gotta kiss up to him. You try your best you can to get your father into that let's run right out and buy a horse frame of mind. But he's in one of his practical moods. I'm sorry, sweetheart, but if you like, we can go to Uncle Harry's farm this summer and you can ride some of his horses.
At least not Uncle Sam.
Yeah, we know Uncle Sam.
Yeah.
We don't like
I'm not gonna say that either.